We are seeing this game between Lewe Moritz, Knudsen, okay, Knudsen versus Fabian Schlicht, Schlicht, and it was played in Neumuenster in 2004. Okay, let's see the game. This was under 14 championship. So let's see. White starts with e4, black plays c5, Sicilian defense, bishop c4, knight c6, knight f3, g6, knight c3, knight f6, e5 attacking the knight, knight g4. Okay, now normally here d5 is a good move. Attack on this. If you exchange, it's good for you. No need to worry. But knight g4 is played. Now queen e2 giving another support because there were two attacks on this pawn. He gave another support. Knight d4 made attack on the queen and the knight, even on this pawn and giving a threat of this fork. So knight cross d4, you can say forced. You should play this c cross d4, and then knight e4 saved this knight from this attack. After knight e4, knight cross e5, not a very good move. Okay, but he thought this pawn is giving problem, and that's why he captured. Now the problem is, you are opening the king very much, so it's not a good idea. Here, white played d3, and here he could just simply play bishop g7, castle, and it was okay, not so bad. Okay, but here black made a big mistake. He played this knight cross c4 without seeing what is going to happen. Okay, now here white to play mate in one move, and you must have seen this. Yes, knight f6 is a checkmate over here. Okay, it was a very good checkmate. But guess what? In the real game, after knight cross c4, that white didn't play that. White played something else first. White captured it, d cross c4. He gave one chance to the opponent, and opponent didn't understand what is happening. Opponent just played the normal move d5, and now white finally understood when there is attack on this. He played knight f6, and it is a checkmate now as well. So good game, interesting game. Sometimes the opponent doesn't see, there are so many pieces here, and that's why you don't think opponent. So he doesn't think that something like this can happen. But as the pieces move, the position changes. Okay, like when he captures with this, suddenly now this is the position, and then you should have thought about it. Okay, and that's why if you think the 5 rules on each and every move, that can I get something free? Can my opponent get something free? Can I give check? Can the opponent give check? And why did my opponent play the last move? So if you think like this, okay, what happened after the opponent's last move? Then you can understand, yes, something is happening here. You have checks here, okay, you can give this and this check. Of course, this check is not good, but this check is very good. Okay, you can't take it because it's going to be pinned. The pawn will be pinned once the knight is moved, then the queen will attack this. Okay, so you can't take with this. Second, the knight was here. The moment when you move the knight, what happens? The main problem is solved. That was the main problem. So this was not a good move. This was a bad move. So if you think about the opponent's last move, then also you can understand this.